backed and powered by 150 years of business experience. Venue is a virtual data room trusted by the best of the Fortune 500 to move deals seamlessly from one to the other to the next too.
Hello, I'm Mark Aiello, Vice President and General Manager for Venue, the virtual data room solution for our Donnelley. Today I'm joined by Christina Mohr, Managing Director of M&A at Citigroup. We'll be discussing the M&A environment, activism, and how deals are getting done in a series of 3 videos. In this video, we'll be discussing the general M&A environment. So Christina, what's the current state of M&A this year?
Well, I think, as you know, 2014 has been a terrific year for the M&A market. We've seen a recovery in volumes in the United States to levels that we haven't seen since 2006. And overall, the M&A market this year is up 25%. Now, that recovery has been uneven. We've seen Europe up around 30% and the United States up around 40%. But what's been driving this big increase in the M&A market this year has really been the large deals, the mega deals. We've seen a 75% increase in transactions that were $10 billion and above. And indeed, of the entire M&A market in the United States, over 50% of the deals were $5 billion and above. So it's been a very big market for very big deals.
So in this very big market for very big deals, are things cooling off at all?
No, we haven't seen that at all. And in fact, the positive response that companies that have done M&A deals, the positive response that these companies have received, the increase in their stock price, and we've done a lot of research at our firm about the impact of M&A deals on stock price performance. And we've seen a positive return on these transactions over 3 years, over 1 year, over 6 months. So it really does correlate well with increased performance on the stock price. So we don't see anything slowing down, and in fact, we see things begin accelerating towards year end in order to get things signed up.
And so as 2014 ends and we move into the new year, what are your thoughts on the environment we'll see?
We see a number of reasons to be optimistic around 2015. First would, of course, be the recovery in Europe. Europe is really only operating about 50% of where they were before the recession, so there's scope for the market to recover substantially in Europe. Certainly in the United States, we've always seen that the M&A market follows the stock market, and while the M&A market has recovered by over 75%, the stock market's recovered by over 160%, leaving a rather formidable gap in between the recovery of the stock market and the M&A market. The other things that we think will contribute to volume in 2015 are what we've seen in the increase in the corporate confidence indices, in particular the confidence of boards of directors and CEOs in the future of their businesses. So if you take all of these things as a whole, including the outperformance of companies that have done deals, we're fairly optimistic about 2015.
So maybe we'll have a year to look forward to. Great.
Hope so. Thank you.
Thanks, Christina. That's all we have time for today. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for our next video on activism. For The Deal, I'm Mark Aiello.